It is now December of the galactic year 2363. We are on the verge of completing initial research into what we have dubbed the synthetic personality matrix, a means by which the organic brain can be uploaded in its entirety into a mechanical body. This is our salvation. This is how we will avoid the fate of the Zeroni and become all but impervious to the dangers of the Shroud. Well, hello there, and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am FrostPDP. Today, my wonderful first mate and loyal companion and I are playing Stellaris. This is episode 40 of my YouTube campaign. I'm hoping my cat will let me play. She's a good cat. We are... Man, how are we? We are good. I am not. I fell down the stairs, quite literally, but that's another story. So if I Twitch extra specially today on Twitch, we are live on Twitch, you'll figure it out. I'm also still working on some audio issues, just trying to nail them down. It's Monday, so we're going to do the Monday thing where we go over our empire and all of that shenanigans, and it's a good time to do it. I let some time run between episodes, and sure enough, we have come to the conclusion that we are 1 month away from unlocking synthetic personality matrix. What that means is we will be able to start uploading brains into machines, which is kind of a nice thing to do because it implies immortality. It's not biological immortality, but it's a form of immortality, and we are just doing that. Other things going on, we have an agreement with the Shinnor Combine to build stuff in our territory, and theoretically this will benefit both of us. The Shinnor are still quite powerful. I believe they are down here. They are still superior, but their technology is equivalent to us. We're catching up. It's good. There's a whole bunch of shenanigans going on down by the Bloodletters, and the Shinnor seem to be fighting a war with them and winning. Or at least they have been. They're not presently, I guess. Meanwhile, the XT Eliminator looks like it's taken some damage, actually. Also at the hands of the Shinnor. The Shinnor really are, like, just colonizing the whole galaxy. They are at war with the Shinnor, and the Kodronites, and the Skinori. They're screwed. They're absolutely screwed. So, the AI is going to take care of this threat. The AI is going to take care of this threat. And that means all that's left are the cons, and all of that. Cat, I'm sorry to have to relocate you, my love. You can't bite me. You're not allowed to bite. Alright, so. What does that mean? Well, it means our big threat right now are the Mandosaur Free Warriors and the Azanti Raiders, who have already raided us once. The good news in that regard is that our fleet power is catching up. We got a fleet with 34k, we've got another fleet with 31k, and our solar defense fleet has 17.5. So we're, between our two expeditionary fleets, we've got 60,000. That's enough to at least take on some of this. We're not quite ready to invade them, although we will probably eventually invade at least the southern ones, because, I mean, storyline reasons, right? We're peaceful people, but they've raided us. We have every right to intrude on them, although I thought they had a third system. I thought this system was theirs. Maybe the League of Delphac cleared it. Plausible. Could be a new space race type thing, huh? Alright, so our empire. Let's start by taking a look at our capital. He's got a whole bunch of holdings on it. Produces 3 influence per turn. How does it produce influence? Oh, base influence. Got it. So we're going to upgrade this to a Paradise Stone because we're going to need more living space, clearly. Serious. I'd have to reconsider the resource silos or the second hollow theater. Maybe you just drop a generator. We do have a slight mineral deficit. I've changed around some prioritization for units or for workers. We'll see what happens. Alpha Centauri, for example, is maxed out on miners. Interesting. Let's take care of that. It's a mining world. Let it be. Urban world. It's gonna need a lot more housing. Producing 19 alloys. Is that really a significant contributor to the 400? Can I build a paradise dome? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's build a luxury residence. Start with that. I'm future-proofing a little bit here, so don't mind me. We're again gonna have to rebalance a lot of stuff. I'll probably do that off screen. Anything that's got a lot of open jobs is good with me. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Nine, it's Unification Center. I think we're alright. Core. Mars is Unification Center. Sirius Tertius, the laser station of the Empire. Jupiter Fortress. Two strongholds. Shit, an agro world. We actually built agricultural districts here, fulfilled our mandate, all that good stuff. Shiat, the other Shiat. Industrial world, but it's doing alright. I don't really need to worry about it much, do I? Right now, allies for metallurgist +1. How many metallurgists do I have? 11. So adding this will add me 11 alloys per turn. It'll double mineral upkeep costs. I don't want to do that right now. I have a deficit in moats. Living metal is just being spent to do mega structure construction. I've put a lot of moat development into place, so that shouldn't be a problem that's ongoing. I know you're a generator world. I'll build another generator. $5.6K left. Unification Center can get upgraded. I'm gonna have to build 2 more Nexus districts. That world's fine. Flumph is fine. Kuabur is fine. So you. Bernie! Have you recovered from your devastation? I think so. Let's upgrade the Hollow Theater just in case. Mining World. Upgrade to a Paradise Dome. Reganis. Other Reganis. A lot of tech worlds that are just kind of new and starting to grow. Do you have any uncolonized worlds in our system? I feel like we might. There might have been like 1 or 2 terraforming candidates that we terraformed. There was Mars and there was another one, and I can't remember what it was. Welcome back, Cat. I'm actually going to take a few seconds and turn my air conditioner stronger a little bit, just because, I don't know, it's kind of hot in here. Of course, then it'll get cold and I'll put my sweater on, but that's okay. We don't need consistency in our lives, do we? Okay. Set to max speed, let time pass. We're building more ships, but we're trying to save alloys up for mega structures. Like, they're building gateways, and that's fine, but we've got the hyperlane network. We're okay with that for now. I mean, like, a gateway to Torville might not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad idea.
Technology discovered.
In the megastructure, they've taken on the challenge building Science Nexus. I think everyone's going Science Nexus. Gateway site right there. We've got improved reactor booster. I wish there was just a clear indicator of how many you get per month. That'd be nice. Engineering. Sure. That's probably going to pause because we are going to select an Ascension perk. We can now pick Synthetic Evolution. It is time to abandon the flawed organic vessels that imprison our minds. By transferring our neural patterns into synthetic bodies, we will achieve a higher state of being. Okay. I want to talk about something real quick. It's completely not game related, except it's totally sci-fi. If you just take a copy of your brain and put it into a robot, you've just copied yourself, but you haven't preserved yourself. If you take your brain out of your body and put it in a robot body, your brain is still organic, it still requires organic things, that's a problem. But if you can somehow implant enough stuff in your brain to become, slowly over time, more machine than organic, then you're looking at something like a continuous stream of consciousness becoming copied. And, yeah, it's a little ship of Theseus-y, right? Like, at what point do you go from being organic to mechanical? But the theory is that your brain would eventually be able to upload without losing you, or me, or whoever. Right? Does that make sense? That makes sense. Synthetic evolution? Yes. The time has finally come to discard the last remnants of the crude organic vessels that have imprisoned our minds since the conception of our species. After much trial and error, our scientists have devised a way to transfer consciousness into a synthetic brain. All that remains now is to produce synthetic bodies for each and every citizen of the Humanitas and commence with the upload process en masse.
Log
Special
updated.
project, synthetic evolution. And we will immediately go to this. 65 months, 164,000 research. It's a lot. Got nothing else to research, so I might as well.
Pre-sentients now walk their world as equals.
We had some pre-sentients living in our world. We have now made them like us. Sapiens. They're all building gateways. We're building science networks. It's all good. What did I burn alloys on? Gateway. Still -6 minerals. Bohal has unemployed pops? What? Integration of the Minion who we uplifted is going more smoothly than expected, but not as smoothly as we hoped. Despite our efforts to soft shape their psychology, the Minarians still occasionally struggle with the way we do things in the Humanitas. Oh, are those two pops Minarian? And it's got a minerals from jobs penalty. But that's fine. I have to steal my keyboard away from my cat. Those pops should integrate soon. The SD protocol has screw them. Species has arisen on Vohal Prime as a result of the aversion to arms. The representatives made a formal request for clearly delineated demilitarized zones. What? Sure, they can be pacifist. Speaking of stuff, how's this going? We still have double the rest of our friends in this, but we are slowly gaining experience. Commercial pacts, more gateways.
Special project complete.
Special task force, the NEMA. Having tasked our best biologists and engineers with devising potential solutions for the NEMA dilemma, I love that, on Shiat Prime, several proposals are now ready to be presented. We've considered everything from the most rational to the most extreme ideas. Their interest in the situation demands we must skip straight to live field tests. Breed more NEMAs and secure them, safeguard them for more living space.
Log
Sure.
updated.
We're not doing that right now. Are we? I want that Hypercoms forum. Communication from the Akano Forerunners. Crap. Greetings, neo-humans. As you no doubt know, we Akano are dedicated to the study and conservation of all life in the galaxy. We study your species and determine the Humanitas is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. To ensure the continuation of Neo-Human 3 species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire part of your population for our engineered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of the species, and this population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry on their behalf. What do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? Ethical dilemma, right? Because we are about to make ourselves cybernetic. Yeah, we'll leave some of our ancestors behind. Those who are old and don't want to be... If you don't want to be cyberized, go live with the Forerunners. Gothia can upgrade. Cool. I need to build... Open borders. Cool. Where are you? On the other side of the galaxy.
Technology
Look at what I'm
discovered.
coping with here. Look at what I'm dealing with. Technology discovered. Hyperchrome's forum. Habitability could be nice. Food from farmers means we have more stuff to sell. Speaking of sell, let's sell that while the price is still sort of high. Let's sell that while the price is still sort of high. Let's sell that while the price is still sort of high. And let's build some minerals just so we have. It's like she's so loving, but she switches on and off. I know I say it every stream. Trigger! So cold in outer space. Redeemed, highlight my message. I'm sorry, I just saw it. I haven't even been looking. I've been distracted by a cat. The Lilib... Oh, not again. Oh, we're not at war this time. Did our alliance end? That's weird. So the Schnorr are at war with the Lilabrius. That's fine. Scientists died. We will recruit a new scientist. We don't need to recruit a new scientist. We have scientists. Is the cat being an ally? She's being a trickster. She's getting pets right now. You can see her little earsies. You want to look at the camera? You want to look at the camera? No, you're looking at my hand like you want to bite it. My first mate likes to bite me. She plays pranks. So what's been up, Trigger? We have... Oh, that's something I haven't talked about in a while. Friday, if all goes according to plan and neither of us fall downstairs or get sick, we will be doing Brigandine on Veracity Trigger's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. Maybe 7:30 p.m. Eastern, depending on how long it takes us to get organized. That will be interesting. Trigger makes a lot of Brigandine stuff. He just made a
Technology
guide
discovered.
to Umamaro in Legend of Runerzia. So, that's pretty cool. I'm really getting close to just doing repeatables. Our empire size is still just huge. Really have no idea how we need more minerals. Like, that makes no sense to me.
Technology discovered.
Stuff. Your biosacks are leaking again. Why are they always leaking? Alright, that's kind of funny. Food. Claim and war. That's so not necessary to me. Starbase capacity could be nice. Ship build speed could be really nice. Especially since it's only 7 months. Unity for traditions. We will take, we only have one thing we can take. Adaptive economic policies. Lost consumer benefits and marketplace of ideas trade policies, which allow us to convert a portion of our trade into consumer goods or unity. Policies. It will cut our trade value in half. But every 4 trade value will be 1 unity. No, every 8 trade value will be 1 unity. Finally breathing normally again. Yes. I'm glad to hear that, man. Sometimes people just get sick. How much am I making from trade? 1,778. If I cut that in half, I go into energy debt. No, thank you. The eliminator is getting eliminated. Punishment for losing a duel. It has been decreed that I am to deal with all outsiders this cycle. What do you want? We didn't want to do that. I'm going to see inside your little system. Could we take this? This fleet is full. I should do a ship designer check. Cool. Time to upgrade. All these shenanigans get upgraded. I'm healing up okay. I saw my physical therapist today. He and I are on really good terms. At least I mean, I hope. It feels like we are. We have fun conversations, and normally he's working on my neck. So now he's working on my lower back. He's like, I told you to get a prescription to see me. I didn't mean like this. And I'm like, well, I fell down the stairs, man. What do you want? I have 3 influence a month, and I have nothing to do with it. Really. So anyway, he was doing all those tests where, you know, it's like, all right, I'm going to hold your arm up and don't let me push it down. I'm going to hold your arm this way, don't let me push it. And he's doing all these tests, and he gets to my feet, and he holds my feet a certain way, and he's like, all right, don't let me push it. And my right foot stays in place, and my left foot just goes. Not just goes, but it's weak. And he's like, oh, that's your L4. Pushes it a different way. How about this? Oh, that's your L5. So, it's way too early to try to determine if it's just caused by the fall and the swelling, or if it's a herniated disc pressing on the spine. But since I have herniated disc pressing on the spine and my neck, I guess it doesn't matter. So this fleet down here is slowly increasing in strength just a little bit. So here's my question. I built Titans. Where did they go?
Technology discovered.
There's a Titan.
Ships upgraded.
I don't see any Titans in my solar fleets.
Construction complete. Initiating communications.
Research agreement. We can learn 12, 22, and 25. Sure. Going on half-hour or hour walks in the day early. That's a good thing. Can I get exercise? No, I can't walk that much right now. I mean, I can, but it's not easy. Ooh, ship buy rate 5%? Yes, please. Ooh, ship designer. So I have 2 Titans, I don't know where they are. The Shore Combine have constructed a science nexus. Dangalia, save. Ariel, you can't lay on my keyboard, my love. The one thing I love about when I'm playing like Brigandine or anything else that's like controller oriented is that I'm playing it with these and not with this keyboard where this cat is. This episode is a half hour long already. I'm going to take a short break. If you're on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to be around for a little while longer at least. But yeah, I do want to thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, Veracity Trigger, for hopping into Twitch chat. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, or whatever buttons. It helps the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching so I can keep making more of it. And I really do appreciate it from the very bottom of my heart. I am on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, all those good things. Links are in the description down below. Brigandine on Friday nights on Veracity Trigger's channel. What else? That's about it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and as always on this channel, pieces.